This is the coffee pot at work. Listen to it perk. Look at the coffee as it gets darker and stronger. Smell the honest coffee smell. Ah, smell it. But will this cup of coffee taste as good as it smells? You bet it will, because... Look at the coffee as it...
Okay, so we're going to grind some really good coffee here. This stuff is Pete's. My wife bought this for me at Costco. It's really, really good. Yep, she bought this in Costco. Really, really good stuff. In fact, you look at the beans, you could actually see the oil on the beans. It's such a very oily coffee. Now, this machine, this is a Cuisine Art. Okay? It's a nice machine, but it has one of these, I guess it's like a timer. If you want 4 cups, 6 cups, you're supposed to grind as many beans as you want, every day to make a cup of coffee, which I don't do. I just grind and store it in a mason jar, which of course is airtight with the seal, and I take it as I need it and make coffee. But what happened is, especially with an oily coffee like this Pete's, what can happen is this has a circuit board in it, and the circuit board got overloaded and burned out. So I just bypassed it. I took the machine apart. So now basically the wire goes directly to the motor. This just acts as a switch. On and off. That's it. And that's my grinder, and I have had no issues since. You do have to keep it clean in here where the coffee feeds, in there, and in there where the coffee comes out of. There's a little hole. Yep. Let's see if we can see down in there. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, wrong way. We'll zoom it in. Yeah. Just barely see those beans glistening with oil. A lot of oil. All right, so now we're going to get ready to make some coffee. We're going to use our 1960s Pyrex percolator. This is the 9-cup. Here's the basket, the grains, the top when it perks. This is what allows all the water to perk down through the coffee grains, which we're going to fill up. So I'm going to clean this mess, and we'll fill that with water and turn on the gas, get that to boil, and then we'll continue. Here, I got some coffee in here. I ground extra so I can fill my basket without taking away from my jar that I just filled. Okay, we'll continue in a few. Okay, so we are going to use filtered water. So we go in our big Samsung fridge. We'll draw some filtered water. It's 1 cup. One. This is the good water dispenser. One-handed. Some of them you actually have to push the button with the other hand. Okay, see, we're almost up to that stainless steel band. In fact, this thing breaks once in a while. It's so easy to fix. You just pop this cover off with a putty knife. Go on Amazon and buy the new the cover and all comes with it. It's like a little seesaw mechanism in there. All right, let's get more water. That's it for now. Close this refrigerator 1 second. Otherwise, the bell's going to start ringing. All right, we'll bring it up to there. I'm going to keep that water on the side When she comes to what's going to appear to be a boil, will be a boil. Remember, it's going to be superheated, and you're going to have to put a little splash of water in there to bring the temperature down a little. All right, now for the grains. Let's get my little scoop. Now, I generally make a very strong coffee. So this is right out of the grinder. Let's get nice heaping spoonfuls. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. A little bit for good luck. Now, many times I will mix coffees or add a little dash of espresso on top of this for flavor. You can't use all espresso because it'll go through the holes in the bottom of this aluminum thing and muck up your coffee. All right, let's see if we can get this to fit in. Perfect. Look at that, huh? Perfect. All right, close this up. Okay, I'm going to clean this mess, put our freshly ground coffee away. The machine is ready to be put away. We'll close up the peats for next time we grind. And we're not going to watch this because if we do, it'll never boil. But we are going to take a short break here so I can clean this mess. When the water boils, we will be back. All right, so we're going to wait for that momentous time when we get the water to boil. Everything is set up, ready to go here. Here's the basket with the grains. Here's our drip cover, and of course the other cover. Now, sometimes I put a little bit of espresso on top, but this time I want to have the peats just by itself because I just love that coffee. I will use something like this, Cafe La Lava or El Pico. These are espressos. They're vacuum sealed bricks. If you ever see one of these in the store and this is like loose, no good. It's got to be solid like a brick. That's seriously vacuum sealed. This one, a friend of mine sent to me from, well, not this one. Where is it? This one here. I don't know which one, actually. I know this one. A friend sent it to me from Puerto Rico. I can't wait to try this one. This is going to be one of my next ones. And I think one of those they sent me from Puerto Rico, too. This one. Yeah, this one. Definitely this one. Cafe Molido. Yeah, this is going to be nice. This is going to be delicious. I love coffee. I have all different types of coffees. They are wonderful. This is one of those espressos that I keep in there. This is the peats. And this is, I forget which one this is. There's another one I had gotten from Costco. I think that one was from Mayorga, something like that. I can't remember. The name of it was Mayorga. I can't remember where it was from. Yeah. Okay, so this will be boiling soon. And we're going to break the superheat with a little bit more water. And then we're going to perk it. When it gets a good rolling perk, I like to do it at least 9.5 minutes. I like extracting everything possible out of the coffee because I said I love a robust, strong coffee. I don't even mind it if it gets a little bitter. It's fine. I love it. I put no sugar in it, just a little bit of evaporated milk, which we'll see. And that's it. So we'll wait for this to boil now. All right, so it looks like we have a good boil here. Now, you never know how this is going to look. Sometimes it looks like it's not even boiling. That's when it's like really, really superheated. When it's actually a rolling boil like this, that's usually not too bad. But you're still risking it if you just take this and try to stick it in there. We've got to throw some water in there. Besides, we need a little bit more water. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see, nothing. When you have a rolling boil like that, you're okay. Usually. But sometimes it looks just like this. And you go to put the basket in and it'll explode and shoot up about yay high and burn your hand. Now, what's interesting is this basket and the glass stem, they never, ever get dirty. Eventually, the pot starts to get a little dirty, but these, I just have to rinse them every day. I mean, really give them a good rinse. And every once in a while, all the glass parts, with the exception of the basket and the stem, which literally never get dirty, I will clean them with dish liquid. And the best thing that I found to get these things really clean, to get the coffee stains off, is what I clean it with to get the coffee stains off. I just hit the off button by mistake. Is either Ajax or Comet with dish liquid and a good rough sponge, and it gets it right off. Now this is going to start perking, and we're going to start timing. But it's got to get a little dark first. We're going to watch it until that happens. Now, there goes the bubbles up the stem of the percolator, which are going to come up, hit the top, and shower down on that lid with all the holes in it, which is going to let the water rain through those grains. And look at that. Voila. We're going to have coffee. All right, a little more. Now, I got the gas on full blast. That's not the hottest burner on the stove, but I got it on full blast. We're going to cut it down because to maintain the boil is not a problem. And we don't want to overdo it. Sometimes it'll spill over. We don't want that. So now she's down. And this is not rocket science. 9.5, 10 minutes, no problem. All right, as soon as it gets, let's see, another couple of seconds here. Let it get nice and dark. All right, now I start timing. The clock just changed to 24. So we're going to go to approximately 34. And in minutes, this house is going to smell really, really good with fresh perked coffee aroma. Now we're going to get let's get our snack ready. All right, so she's going just for, look, 26. It's only going for like 2 minutes. Look how nice and dark it is. We're gonna have a good cup of coffee. It smells really, really good. Another amazing thing about these, you set them properly on the stove, the handle never gets hot. It's warm, but it never gets hot. It's an amazing coffee pot. Beautiful piece. All right, we got so far Bran muffin. Let's see what else we can dig up. Oh, look at that. We got a nice cheese Danish. And if we're still hungry after that, we have the variety pack. There's more. We got almond. Whatever that is, almond coffee cake. I bought that yesterday. Okay, we're perking away here. 2:28. 4 minutes. Look at that, baby. Well, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Coming out good. Okay, so here we are. 2:34. Good enough. Shut the gas off. Just let her settle down. Which will take a couple of minutes. Maybe less, a minute, whatever. If you like grains, pour it the way it is now. There's probably a lot of grains bubbling around in it that'll settle to the bottom. Nah, not really. Not that many grains. This thing filters the grains out pretty good. You might get a little bit from the top if you pour it when it's still perking like that. Here's my little tiny coffee cup. Evaporated milk, not condensed milk. Evaporated milk. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. All right, so that's about good enough. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Voila. Perfecto. And now we sit down, watch the monsters, and have our breakfast at 2:30 in the morning. Okay, I hope you got something out of this. Go get yourself a percolator. You can only get them on eBay. They cost a fortune, but they're well worth it. Trouble is trying to get someone who knows how to ship it without it getting to you all broken. I had to go through 2 or 3 of them to get one. But if you're smart, just, always do the return as not as described and you'll be covered. I don't care what they say. Anyway, this is not about eBay. It's about coffee, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care.
Pour a cup of this good-smelling coffee. It will taste as good as it smells.